He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They've raced out to a big lead as they look for a potential early knockout. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to lead to fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And the Niners have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down.
Let's go now. 65, yeah, 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Through the air, connecting with Debo. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge game.
First and 10 for Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away.
To the goal line and in. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, 49. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's across midfield. Still going. And he will go all the way. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Okay, break.
1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check up.
Purdy works out of the pistol. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. And he will score again. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 3. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
Great.
Here's Barkley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Great, set.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Barkley. And he will power his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. On is Elliott to add the extra point. And do you believe this? Yeah, there's cause for concern over there. That is a 4th missed extra point in this game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. 3rd and long. To throw, Purdy. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run with Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And he's trying to get upfield but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2. 2nd and 11. Out of his end zone. It's Purdy. They'll get maybe 3. Kyle Shannon. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. He finds his big receiver. That's Jet. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Let's go.
Nick Sirianni. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Whistles look like the right side. Got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to be... Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. Britton Covey now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Now it's McCaffrey. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
What a start here defensively. The offense comes out trying to establish a little ground game, and this defense looks like they knew what those first two calls were going to be all along. Taking them back for a loss and sets up a 3rd long.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass. Recipe defensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had the stunner to open this game. One play to the house. What will they do on this drive? It's 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Great, set.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the...
And he's into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Here we go.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He's still on his feet. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game.
Great, set. No, don't.
Here's Barkley. He slams it in there, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a show this offense is putting on here. Greg, this has got to be a great feeling for this offense in the first quarter.
Yeah, and this is a great example, Mike, of when everything in your offense is clicking. The play design, the scheme, the philosophy, and then obviously the execution on the field. They've been sharp, explosive, and at this pace, I'm not sure what the defense could do to try to slow them down.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. They'll go play action with Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing